Michael and Nathan, you big smiles on your face when I came in. Like, oh, let's see that beam. So we've seen it. Obviously, we won the game, which is great. We performed, I think, as both of you had wanted us to for a long time now. How do you feel about it?
Nathan said something in the change rooms before the game about getting bodies behind the ball, working hard. I spoke about work rate and bravery. This is Nathan's setup, and he's tried something different today. And we'll try to be as positive as we possibly can be. And look at the result. And that's for the fans. That's for the people who kind of backed us, travelled with us, suffered the defeat, and everybody can have a good night on Saturday for first time for a long time. I think
definitely we all can. All the fans can as well, and the players. Fantastic. So, what was it, Nathan, that was changed today?
Well, we obviously had Cyril back. Devs came back in the forward. We needed to make a call on that one. The same with Shea Richardson. But we had, in the main, a very similar personnel, if you like, to how we finished the FC United game, and that's kind of how we were going to go forward with it. From the first whistle, the instructions were we need to get out of the blocks. We couldn't have one of these where, we played well for half a game, we pick and choose when we do that. And we want to get out of the blocks. I think we've done that. I think the boys were out of the blocks. We were battling for the first, the seconds, all the stuff you need to do when you're at the bottom of the league against obviously a fellow team down there with us. We had the lion's share of possession, we had the opportunities, and then we got it with the sucker punch, obviously, the counter attack. We couldn't see obviously where we went wrong. There was 2 or 3 times we could have intercepted that. But you think again, obviously, you would go again. And I've got to be fair to the boys that faced so much adversity today. We've had change with Odgie going down his head. We then had Joe Oliver with his hamstring at half time. So we've made 3 changes by half time, and 1-0 down. So you've got to galvanise the boys, and again it was looking at a fast start. So all credit to them. They've worked themselves into the ground. That's what you've got to do for 3 points. I'm sure there'll be a few who can't walk tomorrow, but that's what we need to do.
So as you said, going in 1-0 down was a huge blow considering the game we'd had, the amount of play we'd had, and the tempo you mentioned, and the consistency of the tempo. What was said in the dressing room at half time to put everybody around?
Well, we had to talk to Oscar first and foremost because he was dealing with the injuries. Joe just wasn't right. We had set the team up ready for the second half, and then I had a word with Joe, and Joe says, if I play the second half, that's me finished for another 3-4 weeks. And we've had enough of injuries at this club. So we made a call, and we went to 3 at the back, and the lads showed the bravery, and there was no, what are we doing? We tried to be as positive, we're trying to keep 2 up top. So we went to a 3. And again, the lads responded, a new formation thrown at them again, and they've just battled. And when we've had opportunities, they've took them, great. Charlie Aiken getting the goal. I'm so pleased for him because he's waited his opportunity. He's a good young lad and good lad to have on the changing room. So super proud.
It was a great ball to find him in the first place, wasn't it? And he went straight at a goal and attacked and shot at a very narrow angle.
Yeah, well, listen, it was tough with Odgie going off. We then went with Briggsy up top, and then we had the injury to young Zach with his shoulder, so again we had to change it again. And we thought Charlie would stretch him. Charlie would get in behind him, and that's exactly what he did. I've got all the confidence in the world with the boy. I think he's got so much potential. Very likeable kid, as Mick said. He just needs to keep working hard, and when he gets his opportunities like he has today and he scores goals, ultimately that's what we'll be judged on at the top end. So brilliant from him. His work rate right till the end. Even defensively, he dropped into midfield for us near the end. They're the type of characters you need in the team. When you're fighting for your lives, you're trying to get 3 points. So it was collectively, 1 to 11, the subs that have come on the ball in the.
Yeah, it was a great performance individually and as a group, wasn't it? I mean, there was a lot of joined up play there. The play forward and defensively coming back, you mentioned, was very organised and structured, and the players were totally committed.
Yeah, and again, it's a new formation, and what we're trying to do, even though we're down the bottom of the league, we're trying to be positive all the time. So when we're putting formations out, instead of just going to sit back and put 10 behind the ball, let's play with 2 up top. That's all. Let's play with 3. Let's have a go at teams, and we need the points, as everybody knows. And the boys showed today that what it was all about. We asked them to be brave. We asked them get the ball. Can the first pass be a forward pass? Can we break? Can we play through the lines? And I think people saw that today with how we played and how we're trying to structure this team, and it was just really good.
So can you say anything about the injuries at this stage? Hodgson and Simpson you mentioned. How they are? Is it too soon?
Really tough. Obviously, Hodges had a knock on his head. You know, it was a cut. Sometimes you can get away with that, but he felt dizzy. So from a concussion point of view, we can't take any risk with that. Straight off. And little Zach, bless him, the kid's coming quite late with him. His body checked and he's hit his shoulder. Impact injuries, which can't be helped, and then Joe, we've had to start on caution with him with his muscular injury. So we'll just have to see where he is. But in regards to Zach and Odgie, they're obviously going to be very sore. We just need to reassess them during the week, really.
Bassford away Saturday. With what amount of confidence do you go into that game?
We've got to be confident, of course we do. The feeling of the changing room there, you can see there's a lot of smiley faces. It's the first time it's been like that in a long time. They've got to want more of that. They've got to want more. We've got to approach the game in the same way. No reason why we won't. There seems to be a pretty confident bunch, I think, over the last few weeks. It's the results that have killed us. We've been in games, we've had opportunities, we've not put them away. Some would say we've had luck go against us. But I think this is the turning point, I think, in the sense of what the fans have seen today. As long as the boys go apply themselves, the same way at Baseford, there's no reason why we can't get another positive result. But confident goals, winning games brings confidence, and that's what the message is.
Yeah. I mentioned Nicky Deverix earlier on. He got about a quarter of an hour today. Do you anticipate giving him more time on Saturday?
Yeah, he's all coming. So he's been great, and I will say this: when he's been injured, he's been brilliant. He stepped in with Doug, having to deal with family issues and his health, and he stepped up with the training, and everything about him's been positive in that dressing room. And he's been a proper captain. And full credit to him for what he's kind of always been there. Away games, I'll take them home, I'll help out as much as I can. And he's back on the pitch today, which is another super positive for us.
Yeah, I have noticed, I'm sure the fans have, that he does communicate with both of you on the bench before and during games. So he's instrumental in the sort of the wider group, and using an experienced player of his background is obviously valuable.
Yeah, well, you're going to, aren't you? You've got like Greg Halford, you've got like Devs, who's played at a high level, and we will be stupid not to kind of tap into that at times, and they might see something that we don't see, and we are not these kind of people that are going to say, no, we're going to listen to that, we're going to take things on board. If something can be, if there's something there that can help, let's take it, let's take all the positives we can get, all the help we can get.
Lads, have a great evening, and very well done both of you.
Thank you so much.